Have you ever had a moment in your life where you just wanted to run away? A moment where everything felt like it was falling apart and you had no one to lean on? Well, today we're meeting a man named Jacob who was in that exact spot. He was a young man on the run, homeless, lonely, and fleeing for his life after tricking his own brother. But on that dusty road of escape, something happened that changed his life forever. Jacob was running because his brother Esau was furious. Jacob had stolen the family blessing, and now he was a fugitive in a vast, empty wilderness. As the sun went down, he had nothing but the hard ground to sleep on and a literal stone for a pillow. He felt completely abandoned. But that night, the silence of the desert was broken by a vision in his dream. Jacob saw a massive stairway, or a ladder, reaching all the way from the dirt on earth to the very gates of heaven. Angels were moving up and down, and at the very top stood God himself. Then, God spoke directly to this lonely runaway. "Jacob, do not be afraid. I am with you. I will give this land to you and your children. Your family will spread across the earth, and through you, all nations will be blessed. I will protect you wherever you go, and I will bring you back home. I will not leave you." Jacob woke up, trembling with awe. He realized he wasn't alone in the desert. He gasped, "Wow, God is truly in this place, and I didn't even know it." He took that stone pillow, set it up as a pillar, and poured oil on it. He named the place Bethel, which means House of God. He made a vow right then and there. "God, if you stay with me as you promised, I will give 1/10 of everything I have back to you." For the first time, Jacob's heart was steady. He wasn't just a fugitive anymore. He was a man walking with a promise. Jacob kept traveling until he reached the land of Haran, where his uncle Laban lived. Exhausted from the journey, he arrived at a well in a field. And that's when he saw a girl named Rachel leading her father's sheep. It was love at first sight. Seeing her, Jacob found a sudden burst of strength. He rolled away the massive stone covering the well by himself, drew water, and watered Rachel's flock. When he told her he was her cousin, he actually started to cry. In this strange, faraway land, he had found family and he had found Rachel. His lonely heart was finally warm again. Jacob stayed with his uncle, Laban, and soon made his intentions clear. He wanted to marry Rachel. Laban, being a shrewd businessman, made a deal. "Work for me for 7 years, and she's yours." 7 years sounds like an eternity, doesn't it? But the Bible says those 7 years felt like only a few days to Jacob because of his deep love for her. He worked through the heat and the cold, fueled by the thought of his future with Rachel. Finally, the wedding day arrived. Jacob was thrilled. But the next morning, when the sun came up, Jacob was in for a massive shock. The woman next to him wasn't Rachel, it was her older sister, Leah. Jacob was furious. He confronted Laban, shouting, "Uncle, why did you trick me? I worked 7 years for Rachel." Laban just shrugged and said coolly, "In our culture, we don't marry off the younger sister before the older one. If you still want Rachel, you'll have to work another 7 years." Jacob had been the deceiver his whole life, but now he was the one being deceived. Yet his love for Rachel was so strong that he agreed. He worked 7 more years, eventually marrying both sisters. This is where our story today ends, from a lonely dream on a stone pillow to a complicated family in a distant land. Jacob was a runner, a man with a messy past, but God never let go of him. On that lonely road, God gave him a promise: "I am with you." And through Rachel, God gave him a reason to hope for the future. Sure, Jacob faced pain and betrayal. But through those hard years, he learned something vital: patience and trust. God was building a family through him, a family that would eventually include 12 sons and become a great nation. His story tells us 2 things today. First, even when you're failing or running away, God doesn't quit on you. And second, true love is worth the wait. But the drama of Jacob's family is just beginning. Stay tuned for the next story, The 12 Sons of Jacob.